Alright, hello everybody, Zaxter99 back with another look at Chronicles of Galdurvale, a $25 US dollar Steam game that launched a couple of days ago over the weekend. Now, I played this game on Sunday, early Sunday, and didn't have a very good experience with the game with some bugs. I didn't like the invisible walls, a very small play area. But guys, I played the prologue, and after I left a negative review on Steam, the developer was basically saying that my review was unfair, and pleading with me to try the main story instead of just the prologue. So I also noticed that he put out an update to fix the missing sword in the prologue, in the prologue. So we're going to go ahead and see if he did actually fix the vanishing sword, the biggest thing that was, buggy or whatever. I didn't like the combat mechanics very much when I played the game initially. But let's just go ahead and see if this developer is on top of this game and at least being able to fix a vanishing sword. So let's go back in here and go to the prologue. And we kind of know what all this says. We're going to come in here and... Larry, you have to leave Eleanor now. Come with me, my friend. Eleanor says, no, if I leave, I'll let my father lose on this land. Chaos will follow. Eleanor says, then I will return for you. No, you mustn't. Okay. We got some guys. Knight. There she is. Okay. So. Whoa. Okay. So to draw my sword, I'm going to hit the Q key. Change weapon. Yeah, here I wasn't able to... This is really buggy right here. It says Q. Let's try 1. Nope. 1 is not working. I... Inventory tells me... Okay. This is how to upgrade. So this is all stuff we're not... Yeah, I feel like also to the developer, you need to make this this screen be able to be closed at any time, not just on the main screen here. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Q. Change weapon. There we go. Okay, I don't exactly understand that. That's a little bit weird. But let's see if the sword ends up... I believe with the sword, it was trying to do my attacks. Okay, they're gone now. Okay, so you can get hit while you're trying to fire up that second attack because it takes time. But it's going to be really powerful if you get it. Left mouse button. This guy... Whoa! I was watching this guy, and this guy came up from behind me and hit me. Okay, hang on. I gotta get good, right? So it looks like you don't regenerate health over time. You do have to take your health out. The AI is still pretty stupid, it looks like. Pretty slow. This guy's still over here looking for me. Yeah, the combat is still not very much fun. The combat needs to work for sure, guys. I think the main problem I'm having is just the combat. Like, my sword is going through the guys rather than actually stopping once I hit them. Like, like, right there. And that just looks silly. It really does. Okay, they're gone now. But I drank a health drought, and my sword didn't disappear. So at least that is an improvement, right? So we hit F to talk to her. She doesn't have any kind of option to talk to her. I know we went over here and we saw more bad guys, and it looks like they get lost and confused here. Like, they are too dumb to come up through this doorway for whatever reason, even though they can see me. We got a guy down there all fired up, but he's walking away. Okay. Yeah, this is just really, really not good. Q. Hold Q. Okay, it's really weird. I don't even know how I'm getting my sword. It's just really... It definitely needs work. Ow. Okay. If I hold one... Guy that is charging up his fireball, let's see. He shot a fireball that went like 1,000,000 miles an hour. That was kind of funny. And see, even the guy doing the fireball, that just looks so buggy. Like, the fire spell continuing to stay there the whole time. This doesn't look like a game that you would pay $25 for. Or expect to pay $25 for. And I'm replaying this, guys, just because I didn't want to give a developer, you know, that's maybe been working on this game for a couple of years, a unfair review. But it does seem like every time I go in and re-review these games that I originally give like a miss video to or whatever, especially this quick, they almost never change. My reviews almost never change. And a lot of times when I go in and take a, you know, a deeper look at the game, it gets kind of a worse review than what it originally got. So I know they're going to hit me if I try to do my super powerful attack. Yeah, that just looks silly. So it looks like this is another one of these games where you can just win by spamming your left mouse button. Okay. Eleanor! Activate skill when facing the teleport target. Okay, so we get another skill. So we hit one, we throw our sword. There we go. And we immediately go back into some more really bad-looking combat. I mean, I guess if I get my timing right and I get this really down, the combat, I can make the combat look better with really good timing and everything. But the game should not allow you to make the game... Like, the game should not allow you to have the combat looking really bad. Okay, so we got a cooldown, but it's not very much. I'll just win by spamming my left mouse button, I'm just saying. We're almost dead, but... Okay. So we'll take a health drought now. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of work did go into this game, if I'm being completely honest. I'm sure the developers really tried to make something special here. Okay, I don't like how enemies just spawn out of thin air. That's really bad. That's typically what... The enemy should already be there, not spawning from midair. It just looks bad. Like, it doesn't matter what the player does, combat should never just look this bad. or feel this bad to the player. We're gonna have more enemies just spawning out of thin air here. I mean, we're making it further than I did last time, so I guess that's good, right? We got 3 enemies now. Ow. I only got 1 health throughout left. Okay then. And they don't drop anything. The music is pretty good. Fits the game. Well, I guess I'll drink my last health drop. And then hope we find some more somewhere. Oh, here we go. Well, there we go. We got 3 more. 2 big health drops. And an energy drink. There we go. Perfect timing. So I pretty much already responded to the developer's comments under my Steam review and told him to fix the combat. And the game will probably be a lot more fun. Okay, so it's auto-saving. So you do have some stuff to wind through here. And some stuff to do here in the prologue. I'm guessing these rocks are going to form a golem or something. Take a look at this. Yep, that's what it looks like. That was a good guess by me. I swear I haven't seen it. Okay. Take a look at this boss fight. What the hell? Well, I see why we got 3 more health potions. It barely hit me and it did like 900 damage to me. So he shoots through a wall. Doesn't hardly seem fair. Again, the Q to pick up your weapon is... There we go. You have to basically hit Q and then hit left mouse, it looks like. And this is just bad, guys. Yeah, I mean... Ow. This fight here against this golem feels really cheap. And if we load to the last save, it'll probably put me right back where I'm about to approach him again. Yeah. Alright guys, let's get out of here and let's go back and let's play the main story and see if it's any better. Let's go new game, main story. And see what kind of impressions we get, because this is the part of the game that the developer really wanted me to play. Okay. Voice, whispering Eleanor. Amelia, huh? Eleanor? That name. Amelia says... Who is Eleanor and why is she haunting my dreams of late if you was dreaming about her? I suppose it could be worse. Wow, what shall I wear today? Okay, so here we get to customize our character. I mean, that's always good, right? Okay, I like that. Alright, let's just go with the less skin. The more mysterious kind of look. Can't change the complexion of your skin, she's really pale. Today is the final lesson from Master Kruger. The dojo await. Where's my weapons? I must have left them on the dojo yesterday. Dojo, whatever. Okay. Let's go. You need to talk? Sneezing, Anna. I'm fine, dear. It's not the pox. I think a trip to the Master of Laura is in order. Bless you, dear. I'm dead on my feet. Just rest, Auntie. Alright, telling her Auntie Anna to just rest. What up, bro? You seen Clyde? Heard him say he wasn't feeling well. Okay, so just... What up, bro? Amelia says, "Good morning, Master. Are you ready for the final lesson?" Yes, as I always do. Is that so? Well, then tell me about what happened to your weapons. I'm sorry, Master. I left them there here last night. Amelia, as a hunter, you should always have your weapons with you, no matter where you go. Now, go collect your weapons from the chest at the back, then talk to your senpai in the training room. They will tell you what to do. Alright, so is that my weapons here? Okay. Yay, I got a bow, a sword, and arrows. Okay, cool. Thank you, dear sir. Talk to melee combat. Yeah, okay, looks like he's right over there. What up, my dude? Great, let's get started with the final lesson, the fundamental of melee attacks. Okay, so to the developer, I'm hitting my left mouse button and sometimes it like skips 2 or 3 messages. So you need to fix that because it's like you probably need to, once the player hits it once, you probably need to turn off the checks for your mouse button so that it prevents a player from accidentally spamming or skipping ahead 2 or 3 times. Melee attack is left mouse button, Q is change weapon, and R is arm and disarm weapon. Okay, so R, there we go. That works. Okay, destroy all 5 dummies. Okay. Let's try a basic attack. Oh, we don't have those attack options like we did in the prologue. Okay. We probably haven't learned them yet here in the main story. Gotcha. One more. I am glad to see you have not forgotten about the basics. Remember, every weapon has its own unique attack style. Understanding this will help you select the best weapon based on your situation. Okay. Now we gotta talk to the ranged person. Looks like they're upstairs. Okay. Ranged senpai, great. This might surprise you, but we're back to the basics in the final lesson. The basics? Well, alright then. R. Okay. Choose the targets. Mouse sensitivity is too high, and I was looking in the settings and I didn't see a mouse sensitivity. So you definitely need to add a mouse sensitivity to the game, the options. Okay, so we shot all the bullseyes. I see you're still doing well with the fundamentals. I'll be sure to count arrows. A bow without arrows is useless. Always harvest and keep enough resources to craft more arrows. I understand, senpai. Thank you. Alright. Return to Master Kruger. Gotcha. Big moon looking guy. I have completed all my lessons, Master. Very good, Amelia. You have done well. That looks creepy. From now on, you are a graduate from the dojo. Right. Quest completed, the final lessons. Ooh, all lessons done. Finally, I can go for hunting. Silent Woods, here I come. So, daily hunts. Auto-saving. Okay. So I like this main story, how we are in a lot bigger area, it looks like. We have townsfolk everywhere. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is the good thing about this game. It looks like everything, the cohesion with the way people are dressed here and everything like that. If you're feeling unwell, head to the Sisters of Mercy. Want you infecting half of Azerador. So these people are just going to tell you random stuff or be talking random stuff, but you can talk to every one of them. Oh, a hunter, best of luck in the Silent Woods. Right. Okay. What happens if we attack one with a sword? Okay, it just goes right through him. That makes sense. But yeah, I like the music. The music is really nice. You know, right now we're not in any kind of a fight or anything like that, so the music's just nice and pleasant. So, good job with the cohesion to the developer of the game. Good job with picking the music. It fits the, you know, fits the atmosphere and the setting of what I'm doing right now really well. So there's a lot of good things that have been done here from the developer. I don't know if he made this map himself. I would love to know that. That would be good. Silent Woods is this way, or if this map is something he bought. I don't know. So we can't talk to this guy? No. Okay. This guy's just standing here as well, since we just can't talk to those guys. Now, what would be really cool to see is if I could actually chop down the wheat. But, you know, that would be massive. That would really impress me if I saw something like that, if you could swing your sword and actually chop down the wheat. So that'd be something you'd more like expect in a AAA title, I guess. Okay, so I don't know why it says question mark when my key is obviously E. Good day, Huntress. Having much luck on the higher ground? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I just hit the left mouse button and it skips ahead. You need to make sure that the mouse button isn't too sensitive. My apologies, Mr. Brewer, focus on our preparation, no doubt. Can I go to the store? Okay. Silent Woods. There we go. We get another chest. 120 arrows. Cool. Amelia says, have you seen acronite in your travels? Acronite, the purple flower? I've seen them all around the edge of the Silent Woods. Thanks, Elia. Okay. Take care, Amelia. There's Darkwoods goblins afoot. They've been targeting lone hunters in the Silent Woods. Easy target, same thing. Okay. So let's choose our bow. There we go. That's working better now. If I hit R. Okay. That kind of looks sloppy, but hey, it worked. And now I can loot the items. I got deer meat. No leather or anything. Okay. Do the deer run from me is what I want to know. Because in a good indie game, even an indie game, especially a game that costs $25, deer should run from you. They do run, but you have to get too close to them, and then they just disappear there. It's really buggy looking. It's just weird. Okay. Mountains are tall. Got another loot chest here. Wolf's teeth. Okay. Can I, I can break these chests. Okay, cool. Alright, well, if the developer made this map, you can see that it put quite a bit of time into making this map, so for what it looks like. I haven't ever seen this map before in another game, so I'm assuming the developer made this map, and I'm sure that took a lot of time. Okay, so we are at the target, but I don't see what we're... Oh, there we go. That's it. Pinewood. Okay. The next target's over here. Why is the target moving so much? Again, that's just really buggy. There's nothing here. Okay, so your targeting system is really buggy and flawed, it looks like. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Can't loot your way up the mountain, that's good, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what the targeting system is trying to say here, but we can't. There's nothing there. So it looks like this developer has put a lot of effort into this game. He's bought a lot of assets. This game is definitely asset reliant. It relies on a lot of different assets. Get some more meat and some antlers. Okay. I mean, you know, a deer should never stand there long enough to allow you to come hit it with a melee weapon. I'm just saying. Thought we got a boar on us. Okay. Why can we not get anything from the boar? Weird. And we did see a couple of these deer, like, just disappear, too. Just like that one, yeah. They just disappear into thin air when you chase them. That's really buggy. Fire arrows, cool. So, I mean, he has a lot of creativity here. He's tried to make something really fun and cool. I can see that. And just kind of like I said in the first video, guys, it looks like the developer has tried to make a game a lot bigger than he can actually make well. Two, R, no, one, R. Okay, how do I equip my bow again? Q. Let's equip fire arrows. There we go. R. Yeah, we definitely need a mouse sensitivity. Damn it. So it does damage over time, it looks like. And why is he not attacking me, though? Like, I've hit him a couple of times and he's not even attacking me, so the AI is really bad. Definitely should attack if I hit him with a bow or an arrow. So he died from the fire damage. We got a fire shard. Cool. Nothing on the sky, I guess. What happens if we shoot an arrow straight up in the sky? Nothing that we can see. Yeah, get a piece of wood. Yeah, it looks like maybe you can get a pickaxe and probably mine that or something. Not sure. Yeah, he's created a nice map here and stuff like that. It just looks like he tried to develop a game that's a little bit or a lot past his skill level or his ability. Remember, this game is not early access, guys, so a lot of the bugs and stuff like that we're seeing, there's really no excuse for this, especially when the developer is charging $25, and again, the game is not early access. So, yeah, and this is kind of what you're going to expect. I said this in the first video, it looks like the developer tried to make a game that is way fancier than what his skill is. And it's a very asset reliant game, but if he made this map, I mean, kudos to him, because this map is pretty well done. So maybe if the developer is really passionate and determined to make this into a good game with a lot more work, maybe he can make this into a game that's worthy of a $25 price tag. But right now, for what I'm seeing, and I don't know how much content there is, for some reason, I kind of feel like this, there's only maybe two hours, maybe 3 hours of total content. And if that's the case, if there is only 2 or 3 hours of content in this game, then $25, in my opinion, is way too much money to ask for this game. So, yeah, I mean, this developer basically tried to make a God of War type game with, really pretty graphics. He used a lot of really nice assets. And, I respect him wanting to make such an ambitious game. But what we're left with here is still my final verdict, or not my final verdict, but my previous verdict. This is still a missed game, just because the customer, the person paying money, $25 for the game, is going to be left with a game that is very buggy. We're having deer and enemies just fade out into nothing. We have enemies fading into existence from thin air. The combat definitely needs to work. It doesn't feel tight and smooth like you would expect. It's just it feels like it's default animations that are included with your character model here, and the developer doesn't really have the skill to make them, work better. But maybe with time, maybe as he gains more knowledge and plays around with it, maybe he'll learn, or maybe he can take some courses on Udemy or something like that and make everything work better. I don't know. But right now, guys, while the game looks very ambitious and I can see quite a bit of effort put into the game, this game is still a not recommend. And, at best, I would give this game an effort as obvious, but it would still need a lot of work. Not just a little bit of work, a lot of work. So I think my first impressions video, was where I gave this game a not recommend, is pretty fitting, and because the customer is going to wind up paying $25 for a really buggy mess of a game. So with that, guys, I have taken a second look and played the main part of the game, but it's still not anything that I would want to play or pay $25 for. So hopefully that helps you guys out there get a better understanding of what this game offers in the main quest, and see that there are still a hell of a lot of bugs in this game, and this game has a lot of work to do to be a solid game that you would expect to pay $20, $25, $30 for. And again, to the developer, if you only have 2 or 3 hours of content, assuming somebody wanted to buy this and play the entire game, if there is only 2, 3, 4 hours of content in the game, then $25 is way too much money. You got to think of a really solid game without any bugs or anything like that, like God of War or whatever, has 30, 40, 50 hours worth of content, and it is a very beautiful game with great and really fun combat mechanics. And it's a AAA game, and it's $50 or whatever, $60. You can't ask half of that for a game that only has 3, 4 hours of content, and that's as buggy as what we have here. So it's just, it's just asking too much money. So be sure you comment down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this game and my video here, my coverage of this game. So I do want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care.